Hello my loves, it's Anya here and welcome to another The Sims 4 house building video. This video is really special to me just because it's my dream house. And by my dream house I really mean this is my dream house because I have seen this house for several years now. It is a house that you can buy online. I don't know what it's called. It's pre-built, so they just have to build it on your lot. But I will search how it's called and I will write it into the video now. But I love this house so much. It's like full of windows and it's like no privacy, but this is really my ideal house. I would love to be able to buy or let a house like this get built for me someday. As you can see, it is like a simple shape. It has a lot of details in black around the roofing and also on the front with these wood details here. I think in real it would be kind of like metal or something, but it seems I had to use the black wood. But I love it so much. I was really not sure if I am able to build a house like this just because we still don't have corner windows like here you can see on the roof. On the real house there would be a perfect window that's completely in the shape, but I mean it's obviously not possible in Sims, but I think it still looks so lovely. And I hope you will like it in the end. I'm just in love with it. I played in this house for a long time with my Sims. I actually built this house a few months ago. I did not have the time to edit the video. This here with the stones, it was so much work, I tell you. It took me a long time because I always had to scale them down and sometimes a little bit up and do it so often. It was really a lot of stuff to do, but I did it and I love it in the end. I think it's always nice to have such things in the front of your houses, so you can do some decorations. You could just leave it like this. I think I did leave it like this here in this house, but in real we all know we are people who want to have different stuff. Oh, here you can see I put some flowers in there, so it really looks good. But you can do whatever you want. You can just change it like on every season or so. I really think it's a cool thing. And here I tried to figure out the layout. I mean, obviously I did know how it looks in the real houses. But I mean, I always look how it is the best for me, and my dream was to have a little reading nook in the first floor, and that's what's going to be here on the left. And here I had to make small walls, half walls on top of these rooms, just because I really wanted to let the roof be open. So I mean, obviously there is roofing on top as you can see here, but I wanted to have each room the height that it can have in real life. But as you know, it's not so easy in Sims, but I really tried to do my best. And with the lighting, I really tried to make put it on top on the roof inside, so it won't just fly inside the room because I deleted the wall. And here it was actually not really easy for me to build the downstairs. In real life it would be a little bit easier, but in Sims it was really not. And here behind I just wanted to make a garden room, like for, I think I did my laundry in there and creative stuff, and I think I made it bigger later on, but you will see it later. And yeah, I kind of really like this design. I really hope you do too, because this house is really special to me. And here I tried to do something really modern. I mean, obviously the house is really modern. So I tried to separate these two parts and make a little walk-in closet, and on the other side a open bathroom, which I thought was completely okay, because you might, if you're super rich and you can do it by your own. If you live alone, then of course you don't need a wall there, but still, if you're married and you are really you trust your partner, you can just, you know, have an open bathroom. But I promise there are a lot of other bathrooms in this house, or I think 2 more, so you don't have to do your stuff in there if you don't want to. Yeah, and I just, you know, tried my best, and I did a room for a little boy, a teenage boy, and a small girl. I mean, my life goals in real would be 3 kids, if it's possible, if I can afford it, and if it's possible, you know. So I would have to do it a little bit differently. I don't know why I have done it like this in this build. I think it just worked for me here. But I would maybe do it a little bit differently now in the end, or just make the reading nook a little bit smaller. You will see it later on, because I mean, at the moment in this build it's not really a reading nook, it's more like a reading place. So I think I would make it smaller. But I really love these wall panels. I don't know if you have actually used them before in your builds, but I did never use them until this build, just because in this build I really saw what you can do with them. Because the actual house that I have, that's my dream house that I've seen online and in catalogs and so on, that has so many details in black, and I was really worried that I couldn't do it in Sims, but then I found these wall panels and it's perfect. So, and this is the kids' room, the little girls' room. I mean, what should I say about it? It's just a little cute girls' room with a lot of details, I guess. The rooms for the kids are not the biggest, but I think they are enough. I mean, they have a lot of space for their own, but they don't need, you know, a gym in there or a dance club, you know. It's a decent size, I think. And the bathroom, that's kind of the kids' bathroom, I guess. It has some standard colors, nothing kids specific, but I think it's nice. Not as modern as the parents' one, but I mean, it's a lovely bathroom, I think. And yeah, for the floor, I think I decided on some modern, I don't know, yeah, this marble stuff, even when it's not a really hardcore marble, it's just some really light marble thing. And my dream would be to have this whole wall here with bookshelves, because in real I do have a lot of books and they have to go somewhere, and this would be the place. And onto my reading nook, I also, I love it so much. Look at this. It would be so nice. In a ideal world, there would be like kind of something for the legs. I mean, the Sims do have this little stool there, this puffy poof stool here, but I mean, you know, Sims they can't lay their feet on there, but in real life I would do something like this. And here I tried to upscale the flowers into the pot so it looks like some unique kind of flowers, and I really liked it. And down there in the kitchen I did not like it anymore. I deleted the kitchen wall there and decided to make it open. So the downstairs was really not so easy for me to find a layout, just because it's Sims and I did not want to make it too closed, you know what I mean? I think it's always easier to build stuff in real than it is in Sims, because in real you can, you know, you can be more creative if you have the money to let a house built like this, you know, but you can make it, you know, smaller and stuff, but in Sims it's not really possible because you always need to look if your Sims can use it. So for this I decided to make the kitchen table. It's a really big kitchen table under the stairs, which is no problem. Everything works. Every seat works. So it's perfect. And for my personal home, it's also like a dream and kind of necessary for my comfort to have a big comfy corner sofa, which apparently, if you know Sims a little bit, is not possible yet. That's a thing that I would wish for the next upcoming Sims packs, which should be included, or which I would love to have, because there are no corner sofas and I would really love to have something like this. I mean, maybe it is not so easy for them to do the animations for because of the corner, but I don't know, I just really would love it and I would do it there. And also a really important thing for me, I would need on every window blinds, because that's the negative part about this. I really love houses with the biggest windows on earth, but I'm really afraid of people looking at me in the dark. So I'm a little bit paranoid about that, so I would have to have blinds. But I mean, it's not, if you can afford a house like this, then you can afford blinds as well, or just curtains. But I mean, really dark curtains are also expensive here where I'm from. So I'm from Austria, if you didn't know, if you're new here, hi. And as I told you, I would maybe change some things in the living room when it was a real house, but it seems, you know, I had to try my best, and here I made a little nook for some art and flowers. But I mean, let's be real, I wouldn't do it exactly like this in real life. And I always, you know, turn the light into night mode so I can see what I have to do light-wise. And I love these wall panels so much. Do you see how much detail it brings into this build? I just love it. And the downstairs bathroom, I love it as well. I love the corner bathtub. I think it looks just lovely. And I never used this paravent, how do you say it in English, for as a mirror. I thought it would be a lovely, nice detail. And here we come to the garden house. I did the paneling there as well, and it will become a hobby / I have to do laundry room and / fitness room. So it kind of has everything in it, just why not, you know? I could have made another room somewhere, or I could have made a second garden house or something, but then I thought, no, I mean, let's be real. There are rooms in houses where there is a lot of stuff mixed in one room, and that's how I would want to be. I'm real. I want to have a garden house with all the stuff, you know, and that's what I was going for here. It's really how I would love my home to be. And I mean, I think it looks lovely. I mean, you do have your laundry stuff, and you do have a really nice place for your art stuff. I mean, there are windows like on every wall. You can look outside. You can do your drawings. It's perfect in my eyes. And here I joined two of the tables, and I decided to place the middle table a little bit higher so you can see the round detail. I thought it would look nice, like it's an expensive table, and that was what I was going for. I hope you like that too. If you don't like it, you can just download this lot, and you could delete the thing, you could delete the whole thing, you could delete the umbrella, or you just can upscale it. But here you can see, that's what I said, I made it bigger. I placed some things, a little room next to it that's completely full with random stuff. So you have to know, these two mini rooms there, they are not usable. They do have a door, I think, but your Sims cannot go inside. But they are just to make it more real, because it's like storage. One side is for your Christmas stuff. That's why I put it Christmas stuff in there. I really hope you appreciate that. I really hope you like this. It was kind of risky. I thought, will my followers, will Simmers like this idea? But then I thought, I think so. Well, because Sims builders are always onto that they want to make it as real as possible, and that's what I did there. And afterwards I decided to make a garage. Yeah. And this brings me already to the end of this video. I really hope you liked it. Leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up, and subscribe. Hello, I mean, you can stick with me, subscribe, and we will see each other soon in my next video. Bye!